fox ate the last of the peas. You could tell that the goose was displeased, 'cause it began to chase and bite my daughter's face. And I said, what the? I said, what the? I said,
fuck geese. Fuck geese.
I know we all miss hugs and social interaction, but what I miss more than anything is driving unassuming people around in my car. Cause my whip's bad, it's out of control. I got a bunch of loose garbage all over the floor. I got a pile of coffee mugs I ain't washed in years. Matter of fact, it kinda smells like something died in there. The whole thing's covered in a layer of dust, and all the cracks and crevices got little pieces of crust. My car's the one place that I can be myself. I know I need some help because I'm just a little bit nasty. The regimented, crazy, and tacky. I won't apologize, I'm trashy, and my Corolla's fucking nasty. I don't just ride dirty, drive dirty too. Shit, I didn't get my license till I was 22. Don't know which is higher, body count or unpaid tickets. Lord Jesus, please do not tell Lori Lightfoot about this. At the side of a Starbucks at 17. Went the wrong way on to it with people in the backseat. Drove on a median, that bitch was in my way. Passed my driving test by 1 point. My driving is a hazard. I might as well be fucking plastered. License, how do I still have it? I am a woman, but that's not why I'm bad at it. Somehow all my friends still ask me for a ride. They gotta wait a minute while I move their shit inside. Toss my ukulele into the back. Run a red light, friends about to have a heart attack. Like, can you please slow down and you should clean your car? No, bitch, how about you call yourself an Uber? Respect my mess like I respect your man, or I'll throw shade like only I can. I'll make your mom adopt me, then get married to your auntie. And you'll have to call me auntie sis instead of calling me a nasty bitch. If you eat corn on the cob in the car, put your hands up. If you eat soup in the car, put your hands up. If you eat apples in the car, then hide the cores in the car, only to find them weeks later when the shit's all shriveled up. Put your hands up. You're nasty. You're regimented, crazy, and tacky. Girl, don't apologize, you're trashy. We're fucking nasty.
walking out on a gray day, bringing my step. Seems like the world has gone insane. Hard to have any hope left. But I slow down my pace, 'cause there's something adorable in my face. Oh, I saw a dog today. Yes, I saw a dog today. And he was a pug, and he was wearing an R2-D2 sweater. And everything's okay. And my day goes on, and I'm feeling much better as time goes by. But as I walk, clouds start to gather in the sky, and I am soaked in the downpour. This is ruining my day. But next to me there's a puppy brightening the way. Oh, I saw a dog today, a super soaked dog today. And he was really muddy, and he put his paw on my leg, and I don't care that I have a muddy paw print on my leg now, because he was so cute. And everything's okay.
Lactose intolerance ain't got shit on me, nigga. I still get this cheese, nigga. I still drink dairy, nigga. I drink milk on cue, nigga. That's just how I do, nigga. That shake. Milkshake too good, nigga. My milkshake brings some eggs to the yard, and it hits hard like drinks at a bar. Got me a glass, head straight to the farm, and my tummy goes like brakes on a car. I put cheese on everything, and it won't stop me for anything. Yeah, homegirl think I'm a cutie, so I'm about to spread my legs like charcuterie, nigga. Cheddar, pepper, mozzarella, Gouda, blue, and queso fresco, Parmesan, American. Need that cream like white skin in the sun. Fuck dairy alternatives, I don't like the assortment. If it don't come from a cow titty, it's an utter disappointment. Sipping on white, glass coated nice. Later tonight I'll be paying the price. Got my stomach hurting and making some noises that's louder than fancy fridges making ice. Lactose intolerance ain't got shit on me. This one time a cute girl fed me ice cream and now it's my king. Lactose intolerance ain't got shit on me, nigga. I still get this cheese, nigga. I still drink dairy, nigga. I drink milk on cue, nigga. That's just how I do, nigga. That shake. Milkshake too good, nigga. Dairy great, risk my health for the taste. Stomach tighter than Kardashian face. Physical health is like money and riches. When you dead in heaven, you can't take it with you. Almond, soy, not even a choice. Need that shit all my doctors say avoid. Coconut milk is for working class peasants. I only drink milk for the top 2%. What do you mean? What should I put in my cereal then? Gasoline? Y'all want me to drink gasoline, but I won't stop saying drink gasoline because I won't drink gasoline. Cereal don't go with gasoline. Can't believe you said drink gasoline. Fuck gasoline, gasoline. Stomach is cramping. Give me a doula. These feel like contractions. My baby is dancing. And you know that I love Jesus, and he turned water to wine and not milk for a reason. Yeah, that's right, ho. You thought this shit was fun. That this shit was a game, no, baby. Ain't nothing fun about lactose. Hey, Brian.
Alright.
Tell these whole ass niggas what's up. Let's go.
Yeah, g'day. My name's Brian McKenzie. Got a dairy farm in New Zealand. I'm trying to increase my export earnings by appealing to new overseas markets, and I'm learning there's a sizable constituency of Yanks of African ancestry who reckon our dairy products are hot shit. Bugger me! Waikato Frisians got you covered for milk powder, cheeses, butter, formula for kids. How did we figure all that? Piece of piss, mate. Feed them grass. It's easier than corn fat. It's why we kick your ass in cattle efficiency. Fuck Wisconsin. Bye, Kiwi.
Lactose intolerance ain't got shit on me, nigga. I still get this cheese, nigga. I still drink dairy, nigga. I drink milk on cue, nigga. That's just how I do, nigga. That shake. Milkshake too good, nigga.
Yeah, me again. New Zealand doesn't have any oil reserves to export, but we're bloody great with cows, eh?
Hey! We did it! Well, we're almost there. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Surviving 2020 live stream. I'm in a robe. I'm here with some of my friends. Got my guitar here. And I have some other friends that I'm about to join here. So let's jump on a Zoom chat, shall we? Okay, 1 sec. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing safe. Doing safe. That's how grammar works. Hello. Hi, all. Oh, we're all here. Good. Good to see everybody. So, let's see. We got Tag Zachary. He was the first person I played some pre-show music. The Geese song. He released an EP called High, which you should check out. It's very fun. heard Jamie Schreiner as well, and Gail Gallagher's here. She wrote the dog song, which I helped produce. Gail is actually the last person Kelly and I had in our apartment before lockdown happened. So that's been a thing. And then Jessica, thank you for being here. Kelly, my beautiful fiance, is in the other room, and we got Robbie Ellis here, who you heard on the last track, and he composed the song you're about to hear, which is. I think a fitting way to end the year and start the live stream. So, if you will, Robbie, take it away.
"20 freaking 20, you've been quite a year. We can't go out to see live shows, but for a moment in time, we can play pretend with an experiment. Let's see how this goes. We're singing along on Zoom.
We're singing along on Zoom.
Like we're in a single room.
Like we're in a single room.
And as we face certain doom,
And as we face certain
doom,
we're singing along on Zoom.
we're singing along on Zoom.
Now more than ever, as we're in the new normal, says every corporation, school, government, department, and non-profit institute. In these difficult times, these challenging times, unprecedented times, we're all in this together, so unmute. The nice thing is that the Zoom and the thing are synchronized, almost. We're singing along on Zoom, everyone.
We're singing along on Zoom.
Like we're in a single room.
Like we're in a single room.
And as we face certain doom,
And as we face certain doom,
we're singing along on Zoom. Take it away, Jack Dewar with the rap bridge.
9 to 5 is still 9 to 5, but you stare at your own face until you're dead inside.
Virtual happy hour till your phone loses power. Then you hug your loofah on a stick, weeping in the shower.
Zoom with your family will never be easy.
Your brother's on the move, his camera work makes you queasy.
Your grandma always has connection difficulties. Grandma, you're out of frame. You gotta move to the left a little bit.
Okay,
Grandma?
never mind. All right, time for a melodica solo. Okay, now record a solo. No, okay, no, it's on its own. And this random, like, leopard thing I picked up in Mexico. We're clapping along on Zoom.
We're trying to clap along on Zoom, but it's hard, yeah.
Like we're in a single room.
We're in a
You can sing and
single
clap at the
room.
same
Can't
time.
leave, we can't get out.
And as we
We're gonna die, you're probably gonna die, yeah.
we're
Really singing, we're really singing, swing, yeah.
Okay, big finish. We're singing along on Gail Gallagher cat keyboard solo. Can we hear it? Never mind.
Must have been the audio settings.
I was
Yay!
listening to the Facebook stream at the same time, but they're actually in time with each other in phase. It was real fun.
Oh, that's fun. I muted
Yeah.
myself on purpose for the people in the Zoom. That was intentional, but yay, we did it. Thank you, Robbie.
it.
So that song's from our album, a collab album that several of us did here called We All Miss Hugs by the Good Ass Group. Jamie's part of that group as well. Thank you, Robbie, for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining in on that. And I'm going to go back to Zoom doing the stream solo. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you at home.
See you at home. Okay, that was fun. Woo! Okay. Well, this is going to be fun because I'm already warm and we've just begun. 2020. What a veritable shitstorm of a year it's been. So many things. I don't know where to start. But I think the best thing I can do is get a little music going. So around the start of the pandemic here, about a month in, I had released this album called Mindful Insanity, Humor in Times of Quarantine. So I'm going to start with the opening track from that and take you away for a little bit, take you on a little tropical paradise, little vacation. Relax, relax, relax. We gotta all calm down. Relax, relax, relax. We gotta all stay cool now. Relax, relax, relax. We've never lived through anything like this. Relax, relax, relax. It's a worldwide emergency. Oh, ayo, ayo, ba-dee da da do. Ayo, ayo, ba-dee da da do. I'm still afraid to leave my house. But I try to think of this situation as living in a really, really nice jail. You know, where you have all your things and you can go for a walk in the yard. I'm thinking of adopting a Shih Tzu. You want to swap some recipe ideas? Oh, say, can you see by the masks and the gloves how so proudly we hoard sanitizer and TP, always washing our hands, keeping 6 feet apart. What day is it now? Time no longer has meaning. In our sweatpants we stare at our walls in a chair and learn through the weeks that there wasn't much there. Oh, say, does that stimulus check even really help? Because freedom isn't free. Donald Trump, go fuck yourself. 2020. That's water in my cup, I assure you. Yeah, what a year it's been. I'm going to see who's joined in the chat. Oof. Hear myself on a delay. No, Johnny, it's not improvised, but I appreciate the thought. There's some live stream virgins on here, like some reggae, man. Thank you. I enjoyed the reggae too, man. Yeah, I'm trying to look upon the positives of this year. And where are they? That's the question. No, there's some things that popped out this year for me were just some new ways to look at, you know, what really matters in my life. There are some highlights. But I think probably the best thing that happened at the start of the year was getting engaged. Kelly and I got engaged this year. That was before the lockdown. She's over there. And we haven't done any wedding planning. Some people asked. We set up a Zola account, and we looked at it, and then we're like, we'll deal with this later. And then the pandemic happened, and we're like, no, let's not deal with that. But we're currently referring to each other as husband and wife, and one day it will be legally true. Some other people I forgot to thank about that recording, because the original recording with Robbie, this was a whole other thing that happened during the pandemic, is I recorded with 9 other artists remotely, and we all had our own home recording equipment. So Matt Haas and Becca Tam, they're the folks that kind of led the project and put it to kind of led the charge with it, got everybody involved. Robbie Ellis, of course. Debonair Status, a.k.a. Devin Middleton, was the guy who did the Lactose Intolerant song. Heather Meza, Jamie Schreiner, Noel Hoffman, Ross Childs, who I just heard a notification from and didn't meet the Zoom on time. Sorry, Ross. He was there in spirit, and I appreciate it. Take Zachary and myself. So that's a thing. And I did a couple other like remote recording things this year. That's been fun. But yeah, for me, it's been more about what are the things that make me happy. And in the grand scheme of things, Kelly and I have gotten through this thing pretty much unscathed. We know some people who have not. And we've been trying to, you know, support folks who need help as best we can. We're donating to progressive causes, being responsible, doing the shit you're supposed to do during all this. So in terms of goals for next year musically, I have a list here of some artists that I might be attempting to mimic at some point next year. Some would include Tom Waits, Eminem, Randy Newman, Blink-182, Guns N' Roses. That wouldn't be good for my voice. And maybe in like the style of a James Bond theme. That would be fun. But I have to come up with what subject matter I'd want to cover. And, you know, juxtaposition matching doesn't always happen overnight. But we'll see. 2021 goals, apart from, you know, staying alive and staying employed. As long as those are happening, I should be okay. All right, so one of the things that does help me get through this and helps keep me going is certain little comforts in life. And those comforts include food, of course. And this is about one of my favorite foods growing up. Google. 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 You like Google? Hey! Why aren't you eating your Google? Thank you. Should you send me some? I don't know, Mom. If it doesn't spoil in the mail, I don't know, freeze it or whatever. I don't know. Came for the music, stayed for the moves. Thank you. I have a couple. How do you spell that? Kugel. Somebody already beat me. That's fine. Cool. Happy New Year to you, Mark. I'm looking at two different chats because I'm streaming to two different places. I don't have ADD, but this is taking pretty much all my concentration, which will make this stream interesting. Okay. Well, you got to balance the comforts in life with also being responsible, right? So it is, it baffles me how there's one basic concept people have not grasped. It happened on my way home from errands like twice today, and I will rant about it in the form of a Disney song that I collaborated on without their permission. Wear a mask, wear a mask. Do I really need to ask? This is not a tricky concept, but for some it's quite the task. In the street, in the park, in the daytime or the dark, your behavior is sadistic. Don't believe me? Read statistics. Yes, we know COVID blows, so cover up your mouth and nose. Otherwise, you might end up inside a casket. It helps prevent transmission. It's not nuclear fission. Wear a mask, wear a mask. Wear a mask, you dumbass. Not to wear one is bold, most especially if you're older. This whole quarantine's been hard enough, so cover up your holes. Do it now, pretty please. If you cough or breathe or sneeze, it's quite simple and effective. Please stop saying it's oppressive. It's a small sacrifice to adhere to this advice. It's enough to make me day drink from a flask. So please desist defiance with the laws of science. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask, and stop having house parties. Please. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Ross. Yes, thank you, Jessica. I'm glad you agree. Thank you, Juliana. I agree, Dave. All the cool people are in this chat. You're all cool people. According to my sister, who's a science teacher, nuclear fission is not that hard, but I'll let her figure it out because I don't know the science. Cool. Well, other ways to take care of personal health include diet and exercise. Is a little that's something I've been doing this year. Is more hard workout regimens. I've been following this buff Russian dude named Igor Vitenko. He's got the vibe of, you will not want to do this workout. Your muscles will cry. He actually, I'm paraphrasing slightly, but not much. But this is a song about taking care of one's health via diet, but not taking care of your throat because it's in the style of AC/DC. So enjoy. Ooh! This world is fast-paced and insane. It's full of choices that are bad for my health. Full of distractions and deceit by corporations doused in privilege and wealth. But today, I found a way to take much better care of myself. I found a diet that suits me. I put my snacks up on a really high shelf. I'm gluten-free. I don't eat dairy or wheat. But I don't have celiac disease. It's totally voluntary. I'm gluten-free. Come on. Life is stressful and it's hard. It can be tricky just to stay afloat. Stress is bad for my skin. Just like the style of singing's bad for my throat. But now I know, lo and behold, diet and exercise is all I need. Eczema and psoriasis will stay at bay because of what I choose to eat. I'm gluten-free. I don't eat dairy or wheat. Soy and rice noodles for me. I've also cut down on meat. I'm gluten-free. Now to clarify, I'm not strict. I will occasionally have an instant mac and cheese, but that's only after my skin is completely cleared up, because it's easy to justify an occasional treat and then go into a horrible downward spiral of blueberry muffins, chocolate chip ice cream, and pizza. But for the most part, I'm gluten-free! I'm gluten-free! I'm gluten-free! I don't eat dairy or wheat! But once in a while, I'll cheat! Thank you. Gluten-free, yes indeed. Some people are in the cool chat or the cooler chat. There's more people in one chat than the other. But I'm glad you're all in the chat, whichever one that is. I appreciate the support. The arts need some support right now. Obviously, some of us are in more dire financial straits than others, but, you know, support people in the arts, tip people well in the service industry. Kelly and I had some wonton soup tonight. It was good. And they gave us free cookies because I tipped them well. That might be the reason. I don't know. I also just like to support that particular restaurant every week. All right. So, it is nice to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccine coming out and, new administration coming in. But there's still some people out there, man. You know who I'm talking about. People like this who are like, they go something like, Saturday night, gotta go to the club. What, COVID-19, can't go to the club and still shouldn't. But other thing to be pissed off about, whatever political party you support, is just our two-party system, man. We got the Republican Party, which is just greedy and evil and doesn't care about the American people, and then the Democrats, whose the establishment side is pretty corrupt and cowardly. So to vent my anger out about the government, I wrote this song in the style of System of a Down. And if you're not familiar with them, they're slightly aggressive. See if you agree with the sentiment. Fuck the government! 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 The heads of our own government are seriously full of shit. Their selfish actions make me sick. So all I have to say is this. Oh! The government doesn't care about you. 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 It also doesn't care about you. It definitely doesn't care about you. Fuck the government! 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 Now, when I say the government, I don't mean local government necessarily. I mean the top of government. did I mention government? The government doesn't care about you. 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 Definitely doesn't care about you. Super doesn't care about you.
Lighthearted subject matter.
Fuck the government. 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 Have some empathy. Have some empathy. Just a little empathy. Fuck your apathy. Fuck your apathy. Fuck all your apathy. Please vote responsibly. I mean, it's a little late for that because we had the election, but all right. I'm a little sweaty at this point. Your neighbors set up a cannon. That's right. You did tell me that before. What weird times we're living in where our neighbors have cannons. Hi, Joe. Livestream mosh pit. Hell yeah, Meg. More like two farty system. I concur. Oh, someone's in both chats. Well, have fun with that. All right. Whew. Well, let's keep moving along here. Talk about some, extreme far right, far left. There's another group that's just far somewhere else, and this is about that. Send all the flat earthers into space. Send all the flat earthers into space. Send all the flat earthers into space. And let them see the place they live, to let them know the earth is not shaped like a dome.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Send all the flat earthers into space. The journey's just one way. Since NASA's budget is so limited, see the homeland of the human race. It might just melt your face and make them think about the things they didn't research. I'm David Bowie. Put climate change deniers on an iceberg. Put climate change deniers on an iceberg. Just leave them there. Put climate change deniers on an iceberg. It won't be a very nice berg once it starts to melt and freeze the bits beneath one's belt. Put climate change deniers on ice today. The journey's still one way. Because we can't afford to fly full price. See the frozen glaciers start to shrink. Not as frozen as you think, are they? As you slowly sink beneath the ice, you wonder where you came from and how we got to here. Driven by unending lust for money, sex, and fear. And now the ice is at your waistline, and now it's at your neck. Oh, you and the planet are an absolute wreck. Put Holocaust deniers on a train. Wait, no, don't do that. Put Holocaust deniers in a cage. That's not any better. Look, I don't want to be insensitive about the issue. I'm just trying to make a point. Put Holocaust deniers in a zoo, but not a human zoo. Just let them hang out with the elephants and monkeys, birds, and dolphin friends to boot, until they can't refute somehow the plausibility of these events in history. And while there's reason to be skeptical, it's plain to see that they should look for other clues to solve their mystery. I'm David Bowie. Thank you. Yes, I brought David Bowie back from the dead for that song. Cold Bits, yes, indeed. Send them to college? Yeah, I agree. Oh, okay. Well, I've gone through some heavy shit, so let's lighten it up just a tad here. Gail showed her dog song earlier. Rather, I showed it to you, her music video. And I wrote a little dog song of my own from my album Mindful Insanity. And this is in the style of mid-70s era Frank Zappa, as you would probably guess. Second one. I am a sensitive and muscular man, a cigar in my mouth and a leash in my hand. I take my gun to the range and fire off a few rounds while walking my West Highland Terrier, who weighs 14 pounds. We go together like a swamp and a frog. I'm a giant man with a tiny dog. He's not my girlfriend's dog, I live alone. I do some weightlifting and give him a bone. He's my fuzzy little friend and he's so darn cute. When it's raining outside, I put him in tiny boots. I've got tattoos and I'm built like a log. I'm a giant man with a tiny dog. It's my approximation of a Frank Zappa style guitar solo. I'm a little bitty tiny dog. I bark and I bite and I eat like a hog. Everybody really, really, really wants to pet me. I'm such a cute tiny dog. Oh, please, pretty please, take me out for a walk. If you're allergic, you shouldn't let me cuddle with you. Cuddle with you. I wear tiny sweaters and tiny boots. I wear tiny sweaters. I honestly don't give a shih tzu what you think about me. Not even a bit too. I Chihuahua is what you'll say when a pug or Pomeranian passes your way. We fit together like a wheel and a cog. I'm a giant man with a tiny dog. Come here, Fido. Come here, Fido. Who's a good boy? Dog song. Best song on the album. Oh, that's high praise from Robbie, that right there. Should I put this one on TikTok? Maybe I will. I started a TikTok this year. That's another thing I did in 2020. I have like 3 videos up there. I missed Vine. I probably would have done well on Vine, but Vine also gave us people like Logan Paul, so maybe that was for the best. But maybe I will put that on TikTok. Who knows? Cool. Let's do a little song here about the patriarchy. This is my penis song. It isn't very long. So that's one of my pet peeves is shitty people, shitty men specifically in that case. But there's one thing amidst everything that's going on, every type of social injustice that you would want to talk about this year. And one thing that really gets my proverbial goat is this subgenre of music called mumble rap. Now, if you're not familiar, mumble rap is basically where someone doesn't enunciate over a really sick beat. But being the capitalist that I am, I thought I would cash in on this phenomenon. So here are my douchey sunglasses, and let's get into this. people didn't understand me. So I wrote a song about it. Because I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. All my conversations always going south. I sound like I got a pizza in my mouth. Public speaking is a thing at which I suck. When I hang out with my homies, they're like, what? Everybody that I meet thinks that I don't get sleep. Can you decipher what I speak? Nobody understand me. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling man. My style of talking with people irate. I do not know how to enunciate. Hire an interpreter, some people say. Nobody wants me to sports commentate. Someone recommended that I take a class. So I sound like I'm not talking from my ass. But diction exercises do not make it better. Peter Piper picked a pick up pickle peppers. See? Everybody that I meet thinks that I don't get sleep. Can you decipher what I think? Nobody understands me. I'm a mumbling man. I'm a mumbling auto-tune.
Oh, y'all just think that I'm a joke. Oh, I swear I didn't have a stroke. Nobody really knows what I am like.
All right, that's enough Swedish Chef. Okay. So I don't know. Hope some royalties come in with that one. Yes, Mark Bjork. The closed captioning has finally given up. Yeah, I can't blame it. All right. Guys, we're almost at the end of 2020. We're just a few hours away. We're almost at the end of the live stream. Or yay. I don't know where you stand. Hopefully more yay than or I mean, the reverse. I sometimes say the opposite of what I mean. That's a thing that I did when I was a kid. My mother can attest to it. So hopefully you're not going yay. But I hope you're being safe this New Year's Eve and in general. Hope you're being responsible, wearing the mask. Sometimes when other people aren't doing it and, we get this weird judgy look or something, or other people try to turn it around on us, it makes us feel like we're crazy or we're not making a difference. And that's not true. I think everything that we do, I'm going to take off my douchey sunglasses. I feel real pretentious when I'm preaching to you that way. I think what, it is a little cliche, but what we are doing right now, social distancing, meeting virtually, doing virtual shows instead of real ones, does make a difference. And sappy as it is, I wrote a song about that. So I'm going to leave you with this. This is a closing track from my Mindful Insanity album. And after this, maybe we can hang out on another Zoom chat or something where people don't see us everywhere online, potentially. But enjoy, and fuck you, 2020. It's real 80s, so get ready.
The world is full of heroes in times of emergency. Though no one knows their names, they're here to fight for you and me. But there always comes a time to take a stand and cross the line and step up to the plate yourself, 'cause now's your time to shine. You're saving humanity by staying inside. You're saving humanity by actively choosing to hide. You're a homebody hero, saving lives every day. And by not doing anything, it means you're actually doing okay. Just keep washing your hands in your comfy sweatpants while at the same time not touching your face. You are walking on air just by going nowhere and protecting the whole human race. It's the only time in life where doing nothing is doing something. In a time of isolation, we're forced to self-reflect, and we wonder if we even make a difference in the world and what society expects. But we've got to steady our nerve from this path we cannot swerve. We all must do our part in this to flatten out that curve. We're saving humanity by drinking some wine, a whole lot of wine. Yes, we're saving humanity by not putting ourselves on the line. We're saving humanity by doing jack squats. Do this at home. We're cutting down on pollution. Seriously, do it. And playing Animal Crossing a lot. I'm serious, fucking do it. Just keep chatting on Zoom. Spend all day in your room. Be productive in the laziest way. It's okay to be sad, 'cause the world's gone mad. But you're doing heroes' work today.
Go screw 2020. Ross, since you asked, my Venmo is Jake Dewar Comedy. But thank you for supporting me one way or the other. And thank you for supporting the pandemic by not supporting the pandemic by. You see what I talk about, the opposite thing? I'm going to leave now because this is getting a little weird. Happy New Year. Screw 2020. And hope to see you virtually or soon when we're all vaccinated.